Let's see if this is gonna work now. All right, we're good to go. All right, cool. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Chris here, Better Investing. Today is January 2nd, Friday, 2026, first trading day of the year. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about SPY. We'll talk about QQQ as well. There were some things that were moving. I did see that. I got to the desk a little late today. I was out last night. Hanging out with the fellas, playing pool, drinking tequila. Right? What a way to kind of ruin my workout that I had yesterday. But I'm about to get out there in the garage and get another workout in. But yeah. So I mean, no, kind of a, I guess you say, I don't know what the fuck I want to call this. I mean, we're sitting here right here at the 20 day. We did wick below it. Let's see how we looked on the hourly real fast. On the hourly, I probably gotta get rid of some of these lines. Uh, yeah, I mean on the hourly, kind of Jack Dillity shit. Like not really much. I mean we kind of wicked down here, but no real continuation. Actually got brought up. So I mean, in terms of like what we actually see here, and I probably can clean some of these entry lines up. Let's do this. Really, like, what do we really have here? I guess you can say again. I was looking at it from this perspective at first. Like if you remember when I was talking about the downtrend that we had, right? We did kind of have this downtrend, and perhaps right we did pop higher. Maybe this is a higher low from this perspective back here. So the issue that I'm having right now, or that I'm kind of struggling with, again I don't trade the indices, but like the way QQQ look is very interesting to me. I'm like, man, like how is QQQ going to continue to look like this, and like the market go higher? But yeah, I mean, we're sitting here, end of the week, right at the 20, on the weekly. I mean, haven't really climbed higher, right? We've just kind of been trading sideways, you can say, on the weekly chart. So maybe it's, digesting this move. I mean, we're not really going anywhere, right? I mean, just trading in a box, really. Um, Big box, should I say? I mean, that's a what? Well, really like this box here, I would say. This is your box. Just trading in this box, really. Just going sideways, on the indices. Looking at spot. But anyway, let's go look at QQQ real fast. QQQ. Now QQQ. This is where I'm saying like I'm a little concerned. And I had like these 12-12 Friday lows where we did kind of wick under. I said I was going to delete this line, but it actually came into play. It looks like a little bit, but I don't know what I really see here because like QQQ hasn't made a high since November, and I'm trying to figure out like, well, what's really leading this down? Like now we have it pinned underneath the 50-day moving average, the EMA 9 and 20. Look like it's about to cross over. It's curling down, and then where we come back and we do this on elevated volume. So, very very interesting. Kind of setup you see in the market with spies pulling back off its highs, but did make recent highs, right? But QQQ in this context is like I don't know which one plays out, right? So these sequence of these higher lows play out, or these lower highs play out. It's one of those really weird situations, I would say. Like I don't know, right? Is this gonna be the higher low maybe? Then we come and take this out maybe. So I mean, it's not fully. I would say you should be 100% bearish, but you know, I'm kind of seeing that. It's just which way it breaks. I guess is right. We'll find out. I'm kind of leaning to the downside right now, just based on we do have this bearish gap up here. We cannot fully fill, and QQQ just hasn't made a new high. And it typically leads the market higher. So, go look at Mags real fast. I'm gonna take a look at Mags. So Mags, right? This is looking at your Mag 7, your Magnificent 7, right? Got this wedge drop, or I wouldn't say wedge drop, but below all the critical EMAs coming right in here to this 100 day. Again, hasn't made a new high since October. Same look of like what you got on QQ. I mean, yeah, on QQQ. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, let's go take a look at some of the big stocks that we always follow. Like, you got Meta, sitting here still below its 200 day. You got Microsoft, just damn near look like a fucking bear flag here. Um, right, coming back into these previous all-time highs is right here where it kind of undercut it back in November. But that looks like a bear flag to me. Um, like it's definitely working out. A lot of sideways action up here, and then you kind of just get that drop today. Let's go take a look at Netflix. Netflix is another one. Just doesn't look good, right? I kind of had this marked out, and I talked about it back here as a potential. Then it gapped down. Kind of set up here, but then it moved sideways. That's why it's probably best to if you're going to trade, use shares. Like you're an option, like it's hard to hold in that. All right, then we kind of get that drop today. So that's there. You got Nvidia. Nvidia. I mean, I don't know what a lot of people see here on Nvidia. Um, just is not the best look, I guess, to go long. I don't really see it. Palantir. This one really got nasty. Kind of tapped into this low. This is the low. So the low here is 201.80, 201.82. The high here is 198.88 or so. All right, kind of just rolled over. Right, had this look like it was going to break out. I was looking at this before I had this red candle. Once that candle happened, I was like, I'm not really interested in that. And this is the reason why. Like, it's kind of hard, even though it broke out. Just look how it just rolled right the fuck back over. So you got that, and then you had your baby Tesla, and this is the trade I took today. Now they did have their delivery numbers come out, and again I was talking about this back here. I was like, this now kind of looks like something like this now kind of just looks distribution like, and then we had that gap down. I was like, man, I think they're getting ahead of these EV numbers that were going to drop, and they dropped today. And I think it had a pop in pre-market. But when I got back, it was underneath the 50, and I caught a nice little flag into the 50. So I can kind of show you that right now. So if we do this, let's go to Tesla. Nice way to end the week. So all right, we're gonna sit here. We're looking at Tesla. So here on the 5 minute, you'll kind of see it. I still have this up. But yeah, this. I don't really want to show you what I made, but that's what I made. But here on this Tesla, it was just, yeah, right. We had this crazy, nice little. I wouldn't say nice, but we had a prevailing downtrend, right, all week, right, going into the new year, and we kind of consolidated at the bottom, right, closed at the bottom, and then we had the new year, and you had this pop at the open. That's probably turn on pre-market or extended hours, right. I had this pop in the open at the market, and then we just kind of just faded down. And I was able to get it right here. So you might can't see it on this chart. So let me go on this chart here, which is the purple line. I caught a nice entry right here at this flag right here. And again, this is just something I like to take. Again, I had a catalyst. Yeah, I don't really know how I would have took this. I mean, I do kind of play these break sometimes. I don't know if that's okay. I see where that level's coming from. All right, it did flush down, and then it popped back up. But really, like the good opportunity is probably somewhere up in here. Again, this is hindsight, but the one that I took right here was right into the 50. It's just a clear opportunity to get short with a defined risk, right? 444, right? You're risking what, $1 on this move? Back above these highs, right? If this is going to continue down, and this definitely continue to work down. And I was able to peel some off, down here, and I left the rest, and then I closed the rest towards the end of the day. Not enough for me to really cover. I would rather, not enough for me to really swing, I would say. Probably not. If I was going to swing this, I need to be up. I need to be like here. I kind of want to swing Tesla over the weekend. But yeah, that was my good trade for today. That was the main trade I took today. I did try APLD. Where is it at? I'll show you APLD. I should still have it on here. Yeah, you kind of see it gets continued to hold here. I did try to get in here as it broke down. I don't know. I just kind of seen this consolidation here. I got in here and just stopped me out. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to give back all my profits and try to swing this or anything or do anything stupid. I just kind of left it alone after that point. But I just had this little area right here that it was holding, for the afternoon session. Right here is what I was watching, and we kind of got that melt through. And again, I'm an intraday trader, so like I seen this close below, and I hopped in. Didn't really get a move, right? I mean, here I think I got in around 27.92, maybe. Right, not really doing much, and then we just popped back above, and I got out. And this was just more of like this, looking for a little intraday fade. But yeah, I mean, this is a stock again. Like you had these stocks that just popped up on the market. Let's see. All right, so this is one. You just so here's your AI basket, and I probably shouldn't have shorted this, but I liked where it was at, because like where I was trying to short at, it did have the 50-day right over top of it. But right, you have BE just straight, just rip right out the gate. This stock it moves, man. If you're able to get a piece of it, it can be a nice move in your account. Cipher mining, I talked about this bear flag. This kind of did play out back down here into these lows, then it kind of popped back up. Not looking too bad. Do have a declining 50 over the top. Right here, core weave go crazy, but I mean, what are we doing with this? Like, are we really trying to trade this? Hut's been hot. The Hut's been hot. I mean, it probably was a good buy over maybe a red to green over the highs. We'll stop here. I don't know if you would have got stopped out and out. Irene, another one that Irene was another one. Don't really see it 100%. Might need to take another look at these over the weekend. MBIS. I'm not really confident in this one. I remember playing this. What day was it? I think it was early last week, around like 90 something. I think it was somewhere around. I can't remember where I played it, but I played it and I got stopped out. I got a nice move, but I left my stop at break even. I got stopped out, and I started looking at this again. I think I did something like I went to a 3 month, and I said, man, this is upper left, bottom right. Like I don't know if I really want to get in on this. I think I talked about this to some traders, and I was like, maybe I guess you are probably looking at like a little cup look here, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really like the imagine drawings. I like to just clearly see it. MBIS, OKLO, right? Like all these stocks, like 8%. I'm just a little bit, and again, I don't want to put too much on the indexes, right? But seeing QQQ the way it looked, on the hourly and stuff, and looking at it on the daily, I'm like, man, like how did these get it? God damn, SNDK. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Trying to help around, yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean, you just buy the gap up, right? And that thing just blasted. I mean, it's probably going back. This is probably going to 300. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these, like you had the quantum, quantum stocks, but like, are you trying to long this in a range right down here? I don't know. Like QBTS is another one. Doesn't look the worst, I guess, but I kind of struggle because I see this. I don't know. That part is what makes it hard for me to kind of not see that. It's kind of like what I see. So yeah, I mean, you can get a move on this, but it's like, is this something like you can hold for a while? And again, I'm trying to get into like swinging for a longer term. Oh yeah, I did exit this today. I got out of this. Probably should still be in it because my stop was 130. But I just took it off. Have some more cash. Refocus going into the new year. See what we get. Fuck. What else is out there? Yeah, I mean that was really like all I really had. Again, like you just had a lot of these. You had a lot of shit ripping today. I'm kind of upset. I don't think I was ready for this though. I don't know how you get ready for this. Like some of these, like I know, like ASTS. Like when I seen this is back here at the 50. damn near 68, and it fucking closed at 84. God damn. I remember seeing this. Man, this is something like you don't really need a lot of shares. It never really hit the 50, I guess. I don't know if it did. Let me see. No, never really tapped the 50. It looks like. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, this thing just quickly reversed, right? Nasty bar down, right through the prior day lows, then puts in a higher low and just absolutely rips up to here. I don't know if I had this level marked out. I think I did. Okay. Let's see where it's at. Oh yeah. I mean, this thing is absolutely ripped. Like every hour just straight rip. But yeah, is there a lot of hot things? I don't know. I have to probably take a deeper look. I don't think I was ready for the stocks that did move today. Um, I don't think they were things that was like I were like really watching. Like this right here, this is up 14%, but like where do you like I don't really have a setup for to play that. I don't know. Maybe an intraday setup, right? But this is kind of still in this flag pattern. I don't know if I want to play a breakout here. This doesn't look bad though. This is a nice high tight flat. Look like it's ready to go. Yeah, right. UAVS. Right, you had the drones going crazy. This pulled all the way back to 99 cents. I mean, I'm not playing a dollar stock. Um, but yeah, man, it's just I don't know. Damn, this thing is completely rolled over. Yeah, I don't know if I have a whole bunch of stuff that I really want to look at or really truly interested in. Um, I did have a couple things I threw in my Discord I was talking about. Didn't get a trigger on anything. I do kind of like the way this is still setting up, right? I think it needs a catalyst. This one here doesn't look that bad. Um, this stock had it acquired a pharmaceutical stock. It was an all cash deal. Um, something I do want to just keep on watch. I don't know. I might just buy some shares now because I think anywhere in here is a good buy. Um, Probably sell right here. Anywhere in here is probably a good buy with a stop below this higher low on the hourly, right? So 58.40, or you can use the right, if you want to not use that, maybe you can use the EMA 9 or the 200, depending on how deep of a how much of a cushion you want to give it. But I think you can get a move back up to these highs. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of shit that I'm really focused in on. I think I was looking at this cart, Instacart. God damn. This I never really triggered. I know I looking at DraftKings. Didn't look too bad. Yeah, it looked like that triggered today. Probably yesterday. Goddamn, 4 inside days, then it goes. Interesting. But yeah, man. Again, I mean, I probably gotta clean that list up for sure. But yeah, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff. What's some stuff that folks I know got in? Like some folks got in this fly. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. Again, I read up on this stock and I like the CEO and everybody they were like they already like blew up one company And then it started another one. It's Rivian. I don't know. Good luck with that one, guys. I'm not trading Rivian. What else is there? I had solar going today. Okay, so solar is looking a little good. Damn, this doesn't look bad. But the thing is, like, what the fuck is going on with NXT? Did this thing actually start to get out this chop yet? Like, it's just trading in this box right here. I noticed. I don't know what I want to do. I guess I'd rather just get it. I let it get above like 95 or above. Maybe I could close above the 50. Maybe you can get a nice little move on this. Right, solar is going to be the play. I mean, this thing, this got a little nasty here. It broke out and did this disgusting move and actually finished lower. So anyone who tried to buy here probably got stopped out again. And then you got this move here. I don't really have a look there. What Solar Edge do? Nope. Yeah, man. I just don't have a lot. Like I was looking at this. I said like, damn, this is the one. This is the one I said it looked like a Head and Shoulders here on this crowd strike. Like that definitely looked Head and Shoulder ish. Right. I mean, the right shoulder's a little higher than the left shoulder, but it did have that look. And you did have this area right here to kind of take it off of. We closed here as well, and then we just kind of mowed it right through it. Let me see if there's an entry or a setup. Don't really see a spot I would like to have got in at. Maybe here. Yeah. No. Even back down to these lows, it's just not enough, I think, on a risk and reward. Like, say if I probably gonna get some slippage with this, right? But say if I got in here, my stop is what? Right here. So I only buy like 50 shares. Targets here, no. So it's not even worth taking there. I don't know how you take that. I don't have a setup to get in on that. Even though I see it on the daily, I don't entry down. I don't know how I got in that. But yeah, man, that's really about it. Oh, CCJ is going. Yeah, really. I just gotta probably just I'll look at some stuff over the weekend. We'll figure out where the market decides to go next week. But yeah, I'm a little like in between right now. Like I'm not full blown like bearish, and I'm not full blown bullish, right? Even though we're sitting like damn near highs, but just like what I see on QQQ just confuses me right now. It has me like in a little pause. Yeah, that's really about all I have here. I don't really have a lot else to kind of go over. Yeah, I don't really have anything here. Oh, what was that other one at TSTR or something? I looked at that. I came up on my list. Yeah, this INCY. This thing actually, damn, that looks really fucking good. Yeah, that looks really good. Look like it's a buy today. Or 99. Oh. This is just some stuff I had on here. Why did I have this core weave up here? This does not belong here. Mm, yeah, that's really it right now. And I'll probably hop on over the weekend. Uh, I'll do some scans, do some Twitter filtering, see what people talking about. Um, look for opportunities. Really going into the new year. Man, it's gonna be hard. Even the stocks that that just went, they just fucking went. Damn, Flight Path just fucking went. But yeah, that's all for me, man. I don't really have much else to talk about. All right, folks. Peace. God bless.